Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Digital Doll Diaries. Today, we will be talking about protecting your energy. So, if you have people pleasing tendencies, you find it hard to say no, or you just feel drained after situations with other people all the time, your friends are making you drained, your family's making you drained because you genuinely just don't know how to say no when you don't want to do something, then this video is for you. The first thing I want you guys to understand is your energy is a luxury item. Not everyone should be able to afford it. Not everyone should be able to obtain it. Your energy and your time is a finite resource. We have a very limited time. We all have timers, and the number is only decreasing of the time we have left on this earth. So, are we really wasting it doing things that we don't even want to do? Doing things for others that probably don't even do anything for us? No, not around here, partner. Not around here. So, we're gonna fix that today, and I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to change that and protect your peace more and value your own energy more than people pleasing. The first thing that I want to talk about is setting boundaries. Okay, whenever something happens and you get a negative feeling towards that thing, say like your boyfriend brings up his ex-girlfriend talking about some situation and you just like feel weird. You can set the boundary right there. I don't want to talk about past relationships. We are here in the present. Sometimes it's good to talk about past relationships so you can understand the person and who they are now. But sometimes it's like, I don't really care that your ex's favorite fucking chip was Doritos. Like, shut the fuck up. Never tell me that again. And by setting that boundary and telling them as soon as it comes up, then that's good. That's good. It is actually your fault when you start building resentment for people doing things that you don't like if you never bring it up. Because how are they supposed to know? They cannot read your mind. They cannot know that things upset you. Yes, you could be like, oh, well, can't they just like read my body language? Sometimes people are fucking stupid and they can't read body language. They can't read social cues. Like, apparently everybody on this fucking world is autistic because what the hell? You would think that some of this stuff is like common sense, but to some people, they just genuinely don't pick up on social cues and they just genuinely need things spelled out for them. So do that. Honestly, and it's really easy. Just as soon as something comes up and it gives you a weird feeling, if you get any kind of sadness or anger or disgust or any negative feeling, that's your little sign. That's your little red flag that pops up in your mind that we need to set a boundary here. That didn't make me feel good. We need to set a boundary here. Say, like, if your friend, you're like going out or whatever, and she just asks to use your lipstick, and maybe you're a germaphobe. Okay, maybe you're a germaphobe and you don't say anything though. And you're just like, oh, yeah, sure. And maybe like make like kind of gross face. Like maybe she'll be like, oh, never mind. Does this make you uncomfortable? But like people aren't going to ask that. Usually people are just looking for what they want and they're not really too worried about how you feel about it. Especially if you're saying yes, they're not going to be looking for other cues that you meant no. You know what I mean? Then every time after that, your friend, she's not going to know you're a germaphobe. She's going to think that, well, you let me use your lipstick the one time and you never said anything that it bothers you, so why can't I use it every time? Maybe next time she just like goes in your purse and grabs it herself and uses it because you said it was okay last time, and you're gonna be even more disgusted. That's 2 times she's used it, and you're a germaphobe. Then this is usually what happens is she's gonna use it about like 3 times, and then you're gonna blow up on her. You're gonna be like, "That's disgusting. I hate when people use my things. Like, can you just not?" And then she's gonna be completely shocked. She's gonna be like, I literally had no idea. Why didn't you say anything sooner? That ass, bro. Why didn't you say anything sooner? Literally, that's just all you had to do. It's a small, tiny little. Actually, I'm a germaphobe. I don't really like when people use my stuff. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's gonna be fine with her because if anything, it's gonna look bad on her. You just set a boundary, and this person, what are they gonna say? No, that's okay. Give me your lipstick. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody's gonna say that. It's so easy, and I feel like boundaries are so hard because we're scared that we're going to lose this bond with this person. because of this boundary being placed, but boundaries do not scare people away. They will keep you away from the wrong people, the people that don't respect you and don't want to hear your voice, don't care about what you have to say or your feelings. Boundaries are going to protect you from people that don't deserve to be in your life anyways. Think about like your friendships. A personal experience for me is if I'm, like, going out, I'm hanging out with a friend several times. I have had it, like, a lot. In my past, I've been used for my money. I make a lot of money, and a lot of people know that. I feel like a lot of times, the other person, they expect me to pay for everything because I have money. I used to never say anything about it as if it didn't bother me because I had felt bad. It was like, obviously, I have a lot more money than them, so obviously I should probably pay because I feel bad asking them to pay. But look at it this way. Would you be friends with someone that also placed that boundary? My boundary was I don't wanna be a wallet, and I don't want to be the default wallet every time we hang out, and I'm always paying for every single dinner we eat. If my friend said that to me, I would be like, "Oh my god, yeah, girl, obviously, like, I value you as a person, I don't see you as a bank account or just a free meal. I value our friendship, and I value making you feel valued. So, of course, girl, I would never expect you to pay for every time we go out. If you wouldn't stop talking to someone or stop being someone's friend by the boundaries you're placing, like, reverse it and act like that person that you're setting the boundary for set that same boundary for you. Would you be okay with that? 9 times out of 10, you would. So why are you scared to also bring this boundary to them? Because, first of all, if this person doesn't make you feel safe in expressing how you feel and giving them ways to improve your relationship and make you feel like a secure person, then that relationship is not for you. Two things that could happen when you set a boundary. You say, "Hey, this happened and I don't really like that. That really makes me uncomfortable when you do that. Would you be able to do this instead?" Boundary right there. Okay. That person is either going to be like, "Yes, oh my God, I value you so much. Of course, I'm willing to make these changes in order to make you feel more secure and feel better about our relationship." Or on the flip side, they're going to be like, "Oh, you're crazy for that. That's a crazy boundary. No, you're so weird for that." Okay, then they're fucking weird because why would you ever react like that when someone is just telling you a simple thing that they can do to make you feel better? If I had a friend and I told her, well, like, "Oh, I don't really like it that I pay every time we go out. Would it be okay if we share it and everything?" If that girl says no, and she's like, "No, I want you to be paying for everything, like, you make way more money than me and everything." Okay. I now know that person does not value our friendship the same way that I do. I know that person genuinely doesn't care if I feel good about our relationship or not. They genuinely don't care about how I feel, period. Why would I want someone like that in my life? Why would I want someone like that sucking up any of my energy? I wouldn't. If people cannot respect your boundaries, they do not deserve a place in your life. Okay? Please understand that. The next thing with setting boundaries and people pleasing, if you ever feel obligated to do something, do not do it. Maybe you just worked all day and your friend asked you to go shopping with her because she wants to find new jeans at the store. And you're like, I just literally worked a 12-hour shift. I don't want to go look at the store with you. I don't even like shopping. Like, I love you as a person. I love hanging out with you, but that's just not something I want to do. Do not say yes. Do not say yes. If you are only saying yes because you feel guilty of saying no, then no, because would you want someone else to be hanging out with you out of obligation? Because people can feel energy. Like, say that you did just work that 12-hour shift and you're like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, I'll come with you." You're gonna show up, you're gonna be tired as fuck, you're going to be wanting to leave the whole time. This person's gonna feel rushed while she's shopping. She's gonna feel your energy's off. She's gonna know your heart's not in it. You're gonna low key ruin the experience for her as well as you're not even gonna have a good experience when you could have just gone home and rested, and she could have gone by herself earlier in the day, didn't have to wait for you to get off work, and she could have put her AirPods in, listen to some good music, have some good vibes the whole time, and not someone that doesn't even wanna be there and trying to rush her out of the store the whole time. You see what I'm saying? Don't ever agree to something if you feel obligated. Some things, obviously, you have to just fucking do it. It's like, especially if it's like for a greater goal of yours. Yes, you feel obligated to work out. You know what I mean? But I think you guys understand what I'm saying though. Like just hanging out with people and stuff, like if you feel obligated and the only reason that you're not saying no is because you feel guilty, just don't do that. Because why are you forcing yourself to do anything that you don't want to do, especially if it's not a necessity? Protect your energy. Protect your energy. You need energy to put in self-love. Okay, if you're just giving out your energy like it's free hot dogs at a baseball game, like, girl, you ain't gonna have nothing left. And then what are you gonna take care of yourself with? You ain't got nothing. You're not gonna have the energy to do nothing. That's why so many people feel so drained. A lot of people that are people pleasers, they probably don't look that good. Yeah, being a people pleaser makes you ugly. I said it. Because all of that time that you are spending catering to every single person and their needs, you could be spending on working on yourself, feeding into yourself. Those 2 hours that you took to go pick up your friend's kid from school, yeah, you could have been at the gym. You could have been getting a massage. You could have been doing your skincare. You could have been journaling. You could have been reading. You could have literally been doing anything else that's feeding into you, but you were helping other people. And it's okay. It's totally okay to like obviously help other people. It's always good to help other people, but it's when it becomes a cost of your own energy and your own peace and it cuts into the time that you are having for yourself, like you should have at least 1 day a week where you are practicing self-love. If not, like one little activity every single day. That's actually not even a big ask. I want you guys, this is your homework. One act of self-love a day. It could be literally the tiniest thing, like literally just standing in the mirror and saying your affirmations to yourself while looking at yourself. Like, I'm so beautiful, I'm so smart, I'm a made of abundance, money flows to me, my life is so beautiful and I'm so grateful I have a perfect life. I am getting closer to my dream life every single day. Just like saying affirmations in front of yourself in the mirror. That takes what? That took what, 15 seconds? If that? That's just something so small, or trying to reach your goal of water. That's like a sign of self-love, just trying to reach your goal of water. Water helps with everything, clear skin, weight loss, like literally everything. It'll like detox your body. Just drink your water. Or even like you went for a 20-minute walk, you meditated, you journaled, you read a book that you've been putting off. All these things take under an hour. Look at your screen time. Tell me what your screen time is, and if it's at least an hour, girl, if it's at least 5 minutes, you could have been spending that time meditating, doing yoga, doing something that is bettering you. Start being more selfish with your energy, with your time. This is your life. You are the main character of your life. And also, if you're someone that loves to show up for other people, of course, I love doing things for other people. I love being able to provide for my family and help when I am needed. Everyone likes to be needed, but you will actually be able to show up better for these people and do these tasks better if you are also taking care of yourself. Because if you are doing everything on E, it will show that. Everything that you do will be half-assed because you don't have the energy for anything, because you're drained as fuck, you're burnt out. So you're going to be half-assing everything. Your interactions with people are going to be half-hearted. They're gonna feel the energy that you don't want to be doing the things that they're asking you to do, because you're gonna be thinking like, "Yeah, well, I wanted to go and do this tonight, but yeah, it's fun that, I'm doing this for you for the 7th time this week, but yeah, sure, 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 sure. I'll do this, I'll do this." Girl, why? You if you are able to spend just a little more time on yourself, you will be able to show up for the people in your life that you love much better. because you are actually coming with full energy, with full love for yourself, with full confidence. You'll actually want to do things for other people and you'll actually feel good about it, not just drained. With boundaries and standards, boundaries go for everyone. You can set boundaries with your family. You can set boundaries with your friends. You can set boundaries with people you don't even know. Okay? That's okay. Anybody that loves you will respect your boundaries. And if they don't respect your boundaries, then they need to go. Of course, there's, like, compromise, like, relationships and stuff like that. If your boundary is, like, super extreme or whatever, like, "Yeah, I don't want you to have a phone." Okay, compromise, he gets a flip phone. Yeah, he gets a flip phone with only your number in it, okay? We can work on compromise. If your boundaries are extreme, we can work on compromise. But also, if that's, like, you're locked in, like, you're just like, "Yeah, you don't need a phone." You know what? You know what, girl? I support. I support. Stand on business. Stand on business. Marry an Amish man. Honestly, you could get whatever you want. Okay, so let's stop settling for bare minimum. Okay, if you have standards, stand by them. So many people that are like, oh my gosh, like, do good men even exist? Like, why hasn't this happened for me? Or why can't this happen to me? Why can't I get a good job? Why can't I make more money? Maybe because you're accepting everything under that. Maybe because you're accepting anything at all. Maybe you're accepting the bare fucking minimum. Maybe because you're accepting under the bare fucking minimum. I was just talking to a friend today and she was like, "Oh my gosh, do men that actually like buy you flowers and spoil you and like not make you go 50-50 relationships, like do they actually exist? Like a nice, respectful man?" I'm like, "Yes, they do exist. Literally everything you could think about ever exists in the universe. Like, there's literally billionaires out there. There's literally girls that pay for nothing and get spoiled. There's girls that are get, like, private jets for Christmas, like, hello? And you don't think you can get flowers? $10 flowers? What? Are we joking? Are we fucking joking? That shit actually gets me tight because, guys, these things exist. The things you desire them because you've probably seen them somewhere else, okay? You desire them because they exist. They are attainable. These are attainable things. Everything is attainable if you believe it is. If you believe that you deserve it, it's attainable. But these things are not being seen very much because you're allowing everything in your life. A man is like coming up to you and he's like, "Hey, I have no job, no car, I'm balding, I cheated on all of my ex-girlfriends, but dick game going strong. So if you want to be with me, I got dick." So, and then these girls be like, "Oh my fucking God, no fucking way." Like, what? Yes, like, okay, should we fucking get married or what? Like, that's how some of y'all fucking look. Y'all look stupid as fuck. Stupid as fuck. Why are we accepting this shit? Why are we oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking God. You guys are like seeing like a 5'9" fucking drug addict loser and you're like, "No, he might be the one." Are we fucking kidding me? Like, what? Like, you guys are not meeting these men that buy you flowers, take you out on dates, and, like, treat you like princesses because you're accepting the fucking losers. Like, you're not giving those other guys chances because you're already closing off your energy because you're choosing the bum-ass loser, okay? That also, when the universe and God see your choices, they're going to just genuinely think that you're attracted to bare fucking minimum trash, and that's what they're gonna send you. Okay. So let's stop fucking doing that. Holy fuck. Yeah, so when you accept the drunk man, okay, yeah, the universe is gonna be like, "Oh, wait, so she likes fucking losers? That's so cool. Let me send her a job at the gas station too." Like like, girl, you're just gonna keep getting shit the more you accept shit. The only time you're going to level up in your life is when you stop accepting anything below what you want. I have insane, not even, I wouldn't even say they're insane because I meet all of my standards, so I'm not even saying that they're insane. I have very high standards, but I can meet all of my standards. That's also another thing. When people say, like, oh, you have too high of standards or whatever, if you can meet all of your standards, you are able to have whatever fucking standards you want. Just make sure you yourself can also meet your standards so you're not being hypocritical. I'm like, "Oh, I want a man to, pay for all of our dates and like I want him to buy me flowers and I want him to literally shower me in compliments all the time. I want him to be obsessed with me. I already pay all my own bills. I buy myself weekly flowers. I'm obsessed with myself. I literally eat myself eat myself pause. I literally, like, hype myself up literally 24/7. I'm obsessed with myself. So I am finding someone that is literally just like me, and they're going to provide all of the things that I already provide myself because I have no voids. I fill all of my voids, I fill all of my holes. So a man could only add to my life, and the only thing that he could add is how he treats me because I fill all of my other voids. So I'm good. I'm good with or without him. So that's how you need to be. You need to be good with or without a person, and then people can add to your life. If someone is only taking away from your life and draining your energy, they need to go. At a test, if you need to cut someone off or you need to set boundaries, evaluate and just like really check in with yourself after you hang out with someone. If you're feeling low energy, you're feeling drained, it's probably not your energy. You just picked up on their energy. They're probably insecure. They probably made you feel like shit the whole time you guys got dinner. Like, they are coming from a low energy and they're bringing you down to their low energy. You most likely you can't bring someone up from a low energy. They're only going to bring you down. They have to level up themselves. You can never bring another person up. They have to want to level up themselves, and they actually have to put that work into themselves because, like, say, like, a personal trainer. You can get a personal trainer and they can make you skinny, but they can't make you love it yourself. They can't make you not binge eat every single time you feel an emotion you don't like. They can't make you actually show up every time. They can't make you eat right. They can't make you be the best version of yourself when you don't want to be the best version of yourself or you don't want to put in the energy. They're getting paid either way though. They don't really fucking care. So that's not their problem. But it is yours, so fix it. You all should have high standards, okay? This is my little community here, and we all have high standards. We're not accepting the bare minimum. We're not accepting anything under bare minimum. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. This little community that I'm building, I love you guys so much, and I'm building a bunch of self-respected individuals that love themselves and they're fucking obsessed with themselves and they just want to optimize themselves as much as they can, okay? So, that being said, like I said, make sure you meet all of your standards before you're placing them. You want a man to buy you flowers all the time? Are you buying yourself flowers all the time? Is that actually a love language of yours, or is it only when there's a man there? Buy yourself the flowers all the time. Take yourself on the shopping sprees. Pay for your dinners. Take yourself on the solo dates. So then when a man comes, then it's you almost not even almost you expect it. You expect it because why else would you be treating me differently? Also, let your standards be known. Tell them, I run a strict program. Let them know my standards are high and this is that. Tell all of your standards, lay them out, and then that gives that person the opportunity to either grow and adapt or get the fuck away because we're not dropping our standards for anybody. The moment you drop your standards, they are going to exactly show you why you should not have dropped your standards because they're going to play in your fucking face. They weren't meeting your standards for a reason. They're going to bring you to their level. Okay? If they can't meet your standards, they don't deserve to be with you. Especially if you can meet all of your standards, you know that they are very attainable so why wouldn't a grown ass man? Men are supposed to be a superior species. So if you are able to meet all of your standards, but this grown ass man can't buy you $10 flowers, then he doesn't need to be sucking up your lethal face card years, okay? He doesn't need to be soaking up your fucking pretty girl years. He just doesn't need your energy. He doesn't deserve that. If he can't meet your standards, go find a bitch that has lower standards, okay? You're not for him, he's not for you, and that's okay. He's not your soulmate, and that's okay. The one thing I hear a lot is, he's like he's, like, perfect, it's just this one thing, and it's like he punches fucking holes through the wall. Grown ass man throwing a fucking toddler tantrum. Are we joking? What was perfect about him? Because I think that negates everything. A man with a temper? You are a grown ass man, and you're telling me you don't know how to control your emotions? You don't know how to not punch a fucking hole in the wall? Oh my fucking god. Is this a fucking prank? Like, is this a fucking prank? No way. No way. You guys, I feel like a lot of us, and I've done this, everybody's done this. You see one good quality about a person, especially if, like, they're attractive. If they're attractive, the halo effect, as I've talked about, the halo effect, you see one good trait about someone, and then you start filling in all of the gaps, and you start acting like this person is Jesus Christ himself, okay? You're like, "Yeah, he's hot, but I mean, he punches holes through the wall, but there was this one time he opened the car door for me. He never did it again, but it was this one time, or, this he did tell me, like, he would never hit me, and I just thought that was so freaking sweet. Like, oh my god, you're not gonna beat the fuck out of me? Oh my god, it's just so fucking nice. Like, are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? Oh my fucking god. Guys, I'm not even exaggerating. These are conversations that I have with women every single day. And it's like, girl, don't make me come over there and choke you the fuck out, because what do you mean? What do you mean? Anyways, so y'all need to lock the fuck in and stop accepting the bare minimum, or the bare minimum is what you're going to receive in every aspect of your life. Okay. The universe is going to see what you accept, and they're going to send you more of what you accept. If that is only the best, you know what the fuck they're going to send you? Only the best, because that's what you deserve. Isn't that what you deserve? Yes. Yes, it the fuck is. And that's something you need to program in your brain. I only deserve the best. I am the best. Why would I not receive the best? I love myself. Let my lifestyle and my life in general reflect that back. That I love myself and I care for myself and I value myself deeply. And that is literally just projected back to me in every aspect of my life. Some of us are so scared of being alone, but you're alone with someone that loves you. You should be. Someone that loves you, being yourself. You are your soulmate. You are the one that is going to love you unconditionally for the rest of your life. Do you think a person who loves themselves would stay in your situation? The situation that you feel drained in every single day? Have you guys seen, like, those, it's like the SpongeBob meme, and he has, like, his hands out, and it's, like, cuffs, and the cuffs are, like, massive, where he could literally just, like, slip his hands out? Yeah, that's how some of y'all be acting. Y'all know you have free will, right? You can change your life at literally any point in time. Okay, guys, I think that is it for today. I'm done yelling at you. I hope that I spoke some self-love into you, and I hope that I helped you with setting boundaries and wanting to become less of a people pleaser. And I just love you so much. And I can't wait to see you guys next week. Leave in the comments any kind of ideas you want to hear from me in future podcast episodes. But yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday. I love you.